Sweet intro, Max. I know.
Hi, and welcome to the video. I'm gonna try to make this as short and sweet as possible and show you guys some grocery store pickups. Now keep in mind that I eat out for lunch and or dinner pretty much every single day, and every single day it's always by myself. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what I get from the grocery store. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing loco, but this is what I normally get. So here we go. We're gonna start from the left, we're gonna work to the right. That's this way to that way in case you didn't know. So we're starting with breakfast over here. Now you guys know that I'm a huge fruit smoothie guy, so we have all the ingredientes for that. I get different little mixes of fruit. We have some mango, pineapple, strawberry. We have some peaches. We have berry medley, or medley, however you wanna say it. We like to get some light and fit Greek yogurt. I really like the strawberry banana for potassium, and it's just delicious. I go through spinach like it's my job. I put tons of spinach in the smoothies, so I'm always buying this. Moving over, one of my favorite things to go along with the smoothie is low-fat, whole grain Eggo waffles. Eggo makes the best waffles. I get the low fat because they are lower fat, and I can eat a little bit more calories throughout the day. I'm so funny, I know. Now I never usually get egg whites, but picked this up because I was gonna make a little like stir fry thing. I don't know what you call it, but basically egg whites, and then this meat, which is 96.4 ground beef. I was gonna mix this and some of these stir fry blend veggies. So I think that'll be like a good little mix, high in protein. Obviously the egg whites don't have any fat. What is it, Jeff Side that said they have carbs? Anyway, we have some low calorie, 100 calorie Thomas multigrain McMuffins, or yeah, McMuffins, right? Nope, just kidding, just muffins. Broccoli, we like to go with the florets because they're little trees, a lot more volume. This is my favorite vegetable to eat when I am looking to have like a really, really low calorie or no calorie meal because I don't count the broccoli. And to go along with the broccoli, I always pick up these Purdue Perfect Portions, the Italian style. They're already seasoned up. Now these are expensive. It's like $10 for 5, but the fact they come in their little individual baggie and then the macros are right there, it's just really convenient to not have to like slice open a bunch of chicken and take off the fat or whatever. And then some random stuff. We got some soup because I need to warm my soul every now and then. Classic chicken noodle, the roasted chicken, and this is probably my favorite, the grilled chicken sausage gumbo. If you haven't had that, get that. Got some peanut butter. I go with the natural low sodium Jif. I tried the fancy peanut butter. We have to mix it one time. I hated it more than anything. Got some Nando's peri peri sauce. This stuff is amazing and virtually calorie free. Highly recommend you pick this up. Lemon and herb and the garlic. We got some Prego Light Smart Sauce. This is a low-calorie tomato sauce, or a spaghetti sauce, because I love spaghetti. Then we got some water enhancers. This is what I make in my house. So I put these like in a giant pitcher of water. We have some strawberry, watermelon, and whatnot. And then when I go to the office, I take these bad boys. My favorite one is the strawberry lemonade, by far, so amazing. And then for soda, I've been on a big kick of this, which is Diet Pepsi caffeine free. What's great about this is Pepsi's a little sweeter, just like me. And then with the caffeine free, you can drink these at like midnight and you don't have to worry about staying up, and they taste really good. And they're aspartame free, so woo! That is my typical grocery haul. As you can tell, it's not much. It's really just like smoothie stuff and then like random like soup. So I don't do a lot of cooking, and that's okay, because if you notice in my fridge, it's nothing but condiments, and that's a beer that I don't drink that because I hate that stuff. But we have, you know, apple. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I bought apples because I eat apples every single day because of health. We got some Up, but that's not an energy drink. That's a lifestyle. And then in my freezer, it's literally nothing but veggies, Frosty Paws for when I have flex over, tons of frozen fruit, waffles, and then, oh, we don't talk about that door.
I need to borrow a cup of ice.
Chase, people thought you've like died on my channel.
I did, but I came back.
Chase is married, so he does a lot of married things. He's also, you guys probably stumbled across the Ever Forward podcast. He's the host of that. He's had about 700 guests on. I think I'm finally gonna be able to make the cut.
701, baby.
Yeah. So we are gonna get some lunch. We're going this Tarbouche? Samsonite. We're going to get some kebabs.
What do we get, bro? Spicy chicken kebab.
It's like chicken on a stick, but it's off the stick. So it once was a kebab.
Do they all know about your love of kebabs?
I think kebabs on a stick are stupid. It's like you grill them on the stick, but like this is how kebabs should be. if you go to cookout and like someone gives you a kebab and it's on a stick, I guess if you're walking around, that'd be convenient to have food on a stick.
Chicken on a stick.
But like if it goes on a plate, like take that stick out of there. But let's go ahead and work on this, try this out. Never been here before. Chase been here a lot actually. It's a nice. Had a good lunch with the bro. Had some good chats, some big things coming soon between us. A lot more combination, duo types of things. And I think towards the end of this video, I'm actually gonna do the podcast thing later tonight, which I'll show you there and I'll talk about that there, so.
Goodbye, world.
See you later, dude.
Team Chewning.
Now go get in the car.
You gotta,
Yeah.
take me home.
Do you hear that? That is my Pepsi can rattling. There is some sort of like vibration in my Jeep, and I don't know what the heck it is, so I'm taking it to the service department. I'm sure all you car guys are like, that's because you got a Jeep Maxx, piece of crap, dude, SRT. Even if it's that, a piece of crap, dude, should have gotten a BMW or whatever you crazy car kids like, but whatever. I'm taking it in. I haven't gotten like a tire rotation. I haven't hit a curb, so I don't know why there'd be a vibration around 70. So this pissing me off. Let's go check it out. So I have to get it dropped off and I'll pick it up later in the day. I was gonna see if they have any of the new 2017 SRTs so I could look at them. Not that they changed much, but they don't have any. So we're just gonna go back to the gym. All right, so it's bench day today. Now, a lot of people will see me do this weird stuff where I go like back like this and I'll put my feet up on the bench and I'm, you know, this little thing, and people have a lot of different like little ways that they get set up for the bench. And the main purpose of that is for consistency, I think getting your mind right, but it's also to kind of stay tight in the movement. So when I'm doing this, I'm putting my feet on the bench so I can basically get my back as far kind of like dug into the bench. So my shoulder blades are really like going down to the bench. And then once I do that, I set my feet placement, because I'm not a huge archer in the bench. Mainly the reason people arch is I think to keep the scapulas retracted, as well as to minimize the distance you're traveling the bar. But I don't have a gigantic chest and I got long arms, so no matter how much I arch, it's really not gonna benefit me that much, I think. But if you just go flat, like dead fish on the bench, it works for some people, not for me. I can't stay tight in the movement, but we're working with 260 pounds today for a bunch of triples. We're on set, what, 4? Yep. 4, so keep the same thing. I also used to bench with like a belt and wrist wraps and a lot of stuff back in the day. I haven't been doing that. Probably for competition, I will, just because it kind of gets my mind right. So I think once I get into the really heavy weight, about 2-3 weeks out from the meet, that's when I'll be putting the belt on. It's more just like mental cues for me, but set 4, let's do it. Let's go, bro. One, 2, 3. Oh, come on. 1. One more. Up. Come on, lock it. So the bench has been feeling really good. It's still my weakest lift, but I'm trying to get the positive mindset right. And even if I have to grind through these reps, I'm hitting them. That's what's important. What's important when you're following a program is to follow it to a T. And what I like the most about having structure on my lifts, that's why I always preach programming, whatever it is you decide to run. A lot of people hopped on the deadliftbra.com ones, that's awesome, but like, it's very important that you follow it how it's written, because as soon as you start deviating, that's when, you know, you can't blame the program. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, the inner suck of my bench press is coming out. So the idea was to get 10 sets of 3, and on set 8 and 9, I got 2, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 more sets. So we'll do 12 sets, but I'm gonna do sets 10, 11, and 12 with 2 reps. So then I'll only be shy 1 rep of the volume. So instead of 30 reps, it'll be 29 reps if I did my math correctly. But same overall volume, but the fatigue's kicking in, and bench is just like, I hate it, dude. All right, baby, set 11. All right, here we go. 2 reps. 1, 2, 3. Go, bro. Oh. Oh, come on, oh! One more, baby! Turns out I suck at math, and I thought that after 12 sets I'd only have 29 reps. Turns out if you carry the 4 and do the derivative of 7, you actually get 31 reps. So we're gonna hit our total volume plus 1. I'm deviating from the program. I'm already God, it sucks so hard, dude. Okay, last set of 2. Let's get our mind right. All right, this is gonna get me a girlfriend, dude. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Come on. Up. Last one, and we're done. Up. Yeah, dude. Finally. So whenever I do the incline dumbbell, I get a question. Here comes the side, bro. Where I do the incline and I tuck my elbows like this, and a lot of people they ask in the comments like, why don't I flare it out a little bit? I think it puts a little more stress on the shoulder. Just for me, it feels more fluid and natural to kind of do it a little bit more neutral, not like straight like this, but just a little tucked in. Just tuck it. You need to tuck it. Your elbows are too high. You need to, no? Okay. No. All right. Moving to set 10. Let me show you how a bodybuilder does this, dude.
Dude, I hit my lap, bro. Oh, whoops.
Oh yeah! So, that's enough fitness for today. I'm gonna go to Chase's now. We're actually going to my apartment to do this podcast thing. Podcast where you talk in a pod for cast on.
We're gonna get this started. This will probably go live. I have already the 4th of July episode ready to go, so this will probably be mid to late July. Learning the ins and outs, intricacies, the risk management, just like you were talking about, and being able to take all of that, really cool, comfortable fitting t-shirt. But there's also this guy who has taught me something about myself. There's this guy who has shown me how to overcome adversity. I mean, you're always someone that, if I ever have a question about, you know, should I be pursuing this? Should I be doing that? I mean, I literally look to you all the time. So that's gonna be a wrap for Everford Radio with maxxchewning.
How was that, dude?
Whammy. That was awesome, dude. That was really good.
So tell people quickly about what it is you do on this podcast.
So Everford Radio, kind of, if you know Maxx, you know the story behind those 2 words, Everford. And it came about for me really end of last year. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and I just decided, hey, I want to do that. So much like Maxx, just, you know, taking action. I did it, I researched it, learned how to do a podcast, and I get great guests, produce great content, and get amazing feedback. So it's just another way to kind of deliver this message. So you got weird Maxx on the YouTube channels, you got me and your deep midnight FM sultry voice coming through the radio waves. It's been a pleasure having Maxx on finally today. So I got my groove down, got the podcast groove in, and so Maxx coming out on 2 weeks, I think.
Time to take everything to the next level, man.
Yeah, dude.
So, I know you guys don't see my brother too much on the channel, but that's Chase. And he has very positive mindset in the same fashion that I do in terms of spreading the message of Everford and, you know, paying homage. It's all pay respect to our dad. And it's just really cool that we can both kind of be in the same, kind of the same lane in terms of, you know, what we're doing. So I'll put all his information down in the description. Go check him out. Very similar to me, just a little bit older, a little bit uglier. And but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for the podcast if you like listening to it. You know, turn off this Drake Sleepy Time Jams and just throw on our soothing voice. He can also grow a beard too. But thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed anything about this video, and ever forward.